Welcome to Carolina Week Sports. I'm Brandon Curry. I got a little souvenir from the Duke game in Cameron, and to the fans that held this sign up, all this means is that you got beat by a Muppet. Moving on to women's basketball. Epic battles usually involve two great teams in a fight to the finish. Not this one. Duke head coach Gail Gestencourse looking to end a 5-game losing streak against the Heels, but not if LaToya Pringle has anything to say about it. Check out this stuff. Oh, in your face, Duke. Pringle woman handled Lindsey Harding. She finished with 6 blocks on the night, but unfortunately things went downhill from there. Ivy Latta was in rare form and could not find the bottom of the net, and the Dukies took advantage of that poor shooting, went on to win it 64-53.
I guess it's just one of those nights. I've been shooting pretty good behind the 3, and just tonight is just, like Carolina said, it was something behind that basket. Ball would not go in.
After playing on the road just once during a stretch of 11 games, the men's team left the friendly confines of the Dean Dome for 6 of their past 8. Carolina wrapped up this road trip in the unfriendliest of confines, Cameron Indoor, on Wednesday. Sports reporter Brian Allen has a recap of the win and a look at where the Heels stand with just 6 games left in the regular season.
It's such an undescribable feeling. I really don't have words to explain what it's like to come into a hostile environment and win on the road. It's one of the greatest things there is about college basketball to me.
You know, you just sit around and think about it all day, and you know, you just get so excited. And I told Dion, you have no idea how crazy this place is going to be.
In a rivalry with the intensity and history of Duke and Carolina, records and standings are meaningless. In the country's most intimidating and imposing atmosphere, recently it has been a freshman who has been the one to step up and hit the game's big shots. Look no further than last year's game at Duke, as senior J.J. Redick went cold in the second half, and freshman Tyler Hansbrough scored 27 for Carolina's first victory in Cameron since 2001. This year's hero was freshman point guard Tywan Lawson. After the Heels finally took the lead late in the game, Lawson scored on an acrobatic drive to the hoop while drawing the foul. 29 seconds later, another driving basket against 3 defenders pushed the game out of the Blue Devils' reach. Working with 12 players who see significant minutes, 6 of whom are freshmen, Coach Roy Williams has assembled the deepest team in Carolina history since the 1994 squad, which was led by freshmen Rasheed Wallace and Jerry Stackhouse. That year's team also beat Duke and Cameron, and also fell in the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Everybody keeps telling me that I'm stupid for doing it, but we're doing all right. You know, so I guess I'm going to continue to be stupid because I think the kids deserve to play. And as a coach, I only have one rule. I've said this forever. I'm going to play who I want at that specific time for that specific job. But, you know, I got guys calling the call-in show to say, hey, if I were the coach, I would say, well, hell, you're not the coach. I'm the coach. And, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do.
From Durham, I'm Brian Allen, Carolina Week Sports.
There was no time to celebrate the win. Carolina welcomed Wake to the Dean Dome on Saturday. After putting up 10 points against the Blue Devils, Rayshawn Terry put on a show against the Demon Deacons. The Winston-Salem native was perfect from beyond the arc. Let's watch a couple of these threes. And here he is just putting it up the old-fashioned way. Terry led the team with scores with 23 points. Wake Forest was without its big guy, Kyle Visser, for much of the game. Visser fouled out midway through the second half, and Heels cruised to a 104-67 victory. The campus was abuzz this weekend with word that Michael Jordan was in town for the weekend's big celebration. Sports reporter Deshaun Brown has a look back at the 1982 national champions through the eyes of a superstar like James Worthy down to one of the team's student managers.
It was the biggest game I've ever played in or seen.
Back to Michael Jordan, jumper from out on the left, good! 63-62, Red Brown looking, oh, way to Worthy! Worthy fired! The Tar Heels are going to win the national championship! Oh,
looking back on it all, the one big hit, of course, is winning the national championship. Going up, cutting the net on national television was a great thing for me personally. But looking at that whole season and the friendships and the bonds that I made are obviously something I'll never forget.
It's just nice. It doesn't seem like 25 years ago. That's the beauty of Carolina basketball, is that it's 25 years ago seems like 2 days ago.
Starting point guard, Jimmy Black. Sam Perkins. Big game, James Worthy. Michael Jordan.
I still wear the ring. Sometimes I wonder why I still wear it, and I've taken it off at times, and it always feels like I'm missing something when I'm not wearing it.
Magical. Being that close to those legends, I got goosebumps.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brandon.
Okay, Adam, I have a game for you that requires rapping, dancing, and using your hips to score baskets.
Sounds like a game I would not be very good at all.
Coming up, we'll show you a hip way that SVP candidates like to debate.